I'm Carrie with Educating, keeping you on the cutting edge of education. So last week I heard this woman speaking about a scientific study on student attention spans and how long their attention span is. And one of the things that she quoted was the fact that if students aren't engaged within the first 8 seconds of something that they are watching or participating in, then they're not going to continue to be engaged in that activity no matter how long their attention span is. 8 seconds was, it was just profound to me to think that I only have 8 seconds to make a kid want to learn what it is that I am presenting to them. And when I heard that, I was just like, that is my next video. I have got to get into the hands of teachers some tools and strategies to really engage their students as soon as they walk in the room, as soon as that lesson begins. We here at Educating are always here for you, be it a product, a tool, a strategy, and we do our videos to make sure that that information gets to you as quickly as possible. If you like our videos, please make sure you like them, you subscribe to our channel, you hit the bell for notifications, and most of all, share these videos so other people can learn with our free product. So let's jump in with the 8 C's of engagement. So before we really move on to the ways to engage students, we really need to understand what drives a student. What is it that motivates them to move forward with anything? So there are four main ways that students are driven to learn, to express themselves. And the first one is mastery. And mastery is the thought that, students really want to do their best and really get the information the best way that they can. And they want to feel that sense of accomplishment that they have mastered that topic. They also they're driven by understanding something. They see something, they're curious about it. They want to see exactly what's going on with it. You see little kids take things and explore it themselves because they just want to understand the inner workings of something. They want to understand how it started, how is it going to move. So just the understanding of it. Third is an interpersonal connection. They want to make a connection with the information, with the topic. They want to see how it connects to them as a person, how they're going to use it, how it applies to their daily life. And finally, self-expression. Kids want to be able to show everything that is unique about them. They want the ability to not only share information, but to share that information in their own unique way that shows their strengths so that they can be, sometimes the center of attention, but they want the positive attention about being themselves. So the four drives are mastery, understanding, interpersonal, and self-expression. And so what I'm going to do is give you 2 examples of ways to motivate students for each one of those drives. So first, let's start with the mastery drive. So with mastery comes competition and challenge. We students are so excited when they are part of a game, that they're put on a team, that if they're playing a video game, they're going to play the same level over and over and over because they like the challenge of being able to master that level. The same thing needs to happen in your classroom. Now, are all competitions and is all challenge exactly what every student needs? No, because the teacher really needs to make sure that they are creating these things to be something that the students can participate in a way that is classroom quality, so that the competition that happens is more with themselves and with the information, or the challenge is something that they will ultimately succeed at. But competition and challenge, when a student walks in and knows that they're going to have this game or they're going to have this competition, they're ready to get into it and start learning and show up their friends a little bit. So for mastery, competition and challenge go a really long way. So the next drive is the interpersonal drive. And with the interpersonal drive, cooperation and connection are key. Cooperation, where the students are working as a team to solve a problem. They are a part of a learning community. They are working together and working with their strengths and someone else's strengths to fix the problem, to solve the problem, to work through the issue. But being part of a team really makes them motivated because they know that someone else can take up the slack. They know that there will be a mix of ideas, and that feeling of being on a team really motivates them. Connection is more of a connection to the information. So when you are trying to drive someone by this interpersonal drive, when you are trying to develop a lesson, make sure you are making connections like their interests, their maybe their community, but they have a personal connection with the information. So dealing with those student interest inventories, or really having a relationship with your students so you know what it is that motivates them on a personal level, that connection will really help drive the interpersonal drive and make the lesson something that is super engaging. So I think the drive of understanding is really probably my favorite. Understanding can be sparked and engaging with curiosity and controversy. So, curiosity, let's talk about the American Revolution, but let's not throw in just some facts and dates. How about we have the kids solve a mystery? Wouldn't you want to know, oh, this mystery, and here are the clues and different ways to figure out the information, looking from the pieces to make the whole. Curiosity is a great way to just spark that interest and get them really working with the information, and they don't even realize they're learning. The second C is controversy. Isn't there a hot button topic? Isn't there something that you can put them on opposite sides and they have to defend their stance on whatever the topic is? So, understanding isn't always just book learning and I'm going to have this information, I'm going to memorize some facts. But understanding means really getting into the nitty gritty and being able to defend that information, looking for connections. So, curiosity and controversy always drive understanding. The final drive of self expression. A lot of people think of self expression and it's just, doing art and I'm going to sing. No, self expression is just giving a student choice and the opportunity for creativity. Those two will go hand in hand very easily because the choice might be the way that you are going to creatively present your project, or the choice is exactly what aspect of something that they're going to study in that cooperative group. So, giving a student a choice in the way that they study, giving them a choice in what aspect they study, giving a student a choice as in a role that they will play, really helps drive their self expression because they feel connected to that information. And also the creativity. If you allow children the creativity to present things that they want to present, or just approach things in a way that is not assigned, that just makes so many more connections and gives them the self expression that they need to be engaged in that lesson. So, the 8 C's of student engagement: competition, challenge, curiosity, controversy, choice, creativity, cooperation, and connections. You can put those things on a popsicle stick, put it in a can, and every morning when the day starts, you pull one, and that is the way you're going to engage your students. It does not have to be difficult. It just needs to be have a little planning and creativity on the part of the teacher. And by doing these 8 things on a regular basis, your students will be completely engaged in any activity that you plan. Thank you for watching. Again, we here at Educator are always here for you. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for those notifications. I hope your students are super engaged.